This week on Council Bluffs News, taking leadership. Students from Burke High School in Omaha team up with Iowa Western students to create a community project. Online safety. Google speaks with Wilson Middle School students about what to watch out for when using the internet. And more than crafts. See how people are finding the perfect gift for others at local fairs. That and more all in this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. At the beginning of the 2014 school semester, the Focus program at Burke High School in Omaha and students from Iowa Western Student Leadership teamed up to organize a community project addressing areas of social concern. December 4th, the 7 groups present their ideas to teachers and administrators of both OPS and Iowa Western. From hunger and food access to sexual violence and women's empowerment.
The solution begins with us. We need to raise awareness and hold ourselves accountable.
Students from both Burke High School in Omaha and Iowa Western Community College present ideas to address areas of social concern December 4th.
My group was focusing on child hunger, and our program that we came up with is called MATCH, and it's called Metro Area Targets Child Hunger.
In those projects, we're looking for them to not only address the issue, but also have a factor where they're going to continue on in the future and be able to impact the community for years to come.
Burke High junior Maddie McPhillips and her group have been working with Wilson Focus School in Omaha to provide a Christmas dinner for a mother and her young kids.
The mom of the family, she's really excited about it because she can't always provide that for her kids.
In January, McPhillips' goal is to have her fellow high school juniors involved.
Each homeroom in our class has a family that they are providing food for the Wilson Focus School.
It's nice getting out there and helping the community and knowing that we're helping people, not just one person, we're helping a whole bunch of people.
Alex Tillman is a group leader for the unemployment and underemployment presentation.
Our project that we're doing is a drive-through job fair and resource fair, so that it's not as much pressure, so people can just come get the information in a little packet or in a bag, and then they can do it on their own.
Burke and Iowa Western administrators and teachers critique each project and outline what steps need to be taken in order to carry out the project's mission.
It shows them the issues that are happening in their community, and it helps them to address those issues and continue to be productive members of the community.
This is the first time students from Burke High School and Iowa Western have come together to work on a student leadership project for the community. Every project presented will be put into action in April of 2015. The Pottawatomie County Community Foundation has a new interim president as of December 2nd. Jerry Mathiasen from the Iowa West Foundation is stepping in to help the organization get back on track to reach its goals.
Donors will set up funds that they can make grants from to help meet community needs in Pottawatomie County. So what we want to do is contact all of them, let them know that the Pottawatomie County Community Foundation doors are open, ready to work with them, ready to help them.
The PCCF takes donations from community members and businesses and turns them into grants for nonprofit organizations. Even you can help the Pottawatomie County Community Foundation by calling 712-256-7007 for more information. The Council Bluffs Convention and Visitors Bureau also has a new executive director. Mark Ekman worked as the director of the Convention and Visitors Bureau in Ottumwa, Iowa, and saw great opportunity here in Council Bluffs.
I want to see the benefits of tourism be distributed in some way to all local residents in terms of the development of attractions and amenities and events. This is not just for people coming from outside of the area, it's for the benefit of residents here.
Ekman has been in destination marketing for 27 years in Iowa. He started at the Villages of Van Buren. After 3.5 years, Ekman accepted a job at the State of Iowa Tourism Office, where he stayed for nearly 17 years. He then became the director of the Ottumwa CVB for 4 years after being out of the private sector for a couple years. Ekman looks forward to learning more about Council Bluffs and bringing in more tourists, especially as the weather gets warmer. In late October, Dunkin' Donuts moved into the River City Plaza on 23rd and West Broadway. Now see what other businesses will be opening their doors in the newly constructed strip. Here's Community Development Director Don Gross with the development update.
As far as the development minute this week, couple things. Pizza Hut and I think Z Wireless is going to occupy several bays in the shopping center on 22nd and Broadway, which is I think River City Plaza. And the city also is pursuing the purchase of 3249 West Broadway, which is the building immediately west of the new CHI clinic. And upon acquisition, we will demolish that structure and we will offer it for redevelopment. The other thing I would say is the Pizza Hut on Madison is going to be demolished, and they will build a new Taco Bell. I think Taco Bell and Pizza Hut are owned by the same company. Over the next months, you will see all the Taco Bells on Council Bluffs refaced. They're going through a rebranding effort. In fact, I think the one in Lake Manawa Center will be demolished and totally reconstructed.
Growing up in the digital world means more young kids are using social media. While sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram may seem like personal space, professionals warn the risk of what's being posted. Google representatives, along with the mayor of Council Bluffs, talk with students at Wilson Middle School December 2nd about online safety.
Through life, there will be multiple situations in which you're exposed to risk.
In the 21st century, using the internet is one of those situations.
Their online footprint is everywhere.
Which is why Wilson Middle School teams up with Google December 2nd to talk with students about online safety.
Things can go far and wide beyond where you meant it to.
Really, we're here just to teach them, create safe passwords, protect what you're putting online, protect your present, but also protect your future.
To make sure students understand an overall of 5 tips, the Google presenters get them involved.
Kids were able to realize they should be looking at not sharing passwords, making stronger passwords, and really thinking before they post.
From a password game with the mayor,
looking good so far,
to true and false questions about the internet.
We do use the internet a lot.
The 7th graders in this session learn about using caution on the World Wide Web and watching out for online scams.
Probably one of the single most important things we need kids to leave Wilson with is really using the internet responsibly because of the risks that it poses if they don't.
Though kids might not be thinking about it, what they share on social media today can affect them in the future.
A lot of job applicants get searched on the internet to see what they're up to, and once you put it out there, you can't pull it back.
Everything you put online follows you wherever you go.
Google and the Council Bluffs Community School District have been partners since the company opened in the city in 2007. Every student in the middle and high schools has his or her own Chromebook provided by Google, which they use in class and for homework assignments. This is the first online safety roadshow presentation Google has done in Iowa. Now to news around the Bluffs. Shaved by the Hair Company Hair Salon, 22 years of operation, appointments by phone at 323-6686. Plenty of houses around town are decorated for the winter season. 7 historic homes open to the public for a look inside during the Preserve Council Bluffs Holiday Home Tour December 7th. Sharon Babbitt has lived in the Bevington house for the past 14 years and is excited to share her holiday spirit.
I love my home and I love Christmas, so I always decorate this way, whether anybody's coming in here or not.
Babbitt has 8 Christmas trees in her home, 4 big and 4 small. She says her motto is more, so she fills her trees with all kinds of decorations. For the last time on December 6th, Pet owners take their furry friends to take pictures with Santa Paws at the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter. With the joining of the shelter and the Midlands Humane Society in 2015, the holiday treat will no longer continue.
It's so much fun to see all the animals and all the kids that come, and it's just wonderful.
Donations from Santa Paws help solace or support our local animal shelter. The organization will still be in operation helping homeless pets in need. The Iowa Western Reavers football team makes the trip to Biloxi, Mississippi for the national championship. The Reavers, 11-0 this season, take on the undefeated East Mississippi Community College Lions. Back home, fans watch the game at Glory Days Grill and Bar on the 100 block of West Broadway.
Don't have that pep that we usually do, but I think we're hopeful.
The Reavers lost the game 34-17 and finished third in the nation for their third consecutive top 5 finish. East Mississippi has now won a national title in 3 of the last 4 seasons. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, a few craft fairs in town keep people interested in finding the perfect gifts for family members that they can't find in big box stores. And next, we have tips for driving in the wintertime. Scott Sewer with the Iowa DOT joins us in our in-studio interview.
Check out the actual road conditions so you know what you're encountering before you leave your driveway or your home.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories.
And I won't have to tell my kids. This isn't a drill.
Please.
Please, do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always, lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. Joining me in studio today is Scott Sewer from the Iowa Department of Transportation. Thanks for being here, Scott.
You're welcome.
Driving in the winter time can be a challenge. So what are some tips people can follow in order to stay safe on the road?
Well, the first thing I think you want to do is you want to go onto either a news site or our DOT website to check out the actual road conditions so you know what you're encountering before you leave your driveway or your home.
Okay, and then things people should watch for on the road, ice, other cars.
Obviously, visibility is a big thing. If you happen to be driving in a snowstorm and visibility is not very good with the blowing snow and whatnot of other vehicles, you definitely want to slow down and give yourself more time or find a different road that's maybe has less visibility issues on it. But yeah, for the most part, you want to watch out for the snow and your surroundings around you.
And just because the speed limit on the interstate may be 55 or 60, you do not have to go that fast, is that right?
Definitely. You definitely do not want to drive faster than your conditions allow. For example, if you have poor tires, you definitely want to be driving slower than you would normally. Typically, if you drive 35 to 40 mile an hour and you're able to keep moving on a 2-lane highway, that's pretty safe. But obviously every driver and their experience is different. So that doesn't necessarily hold true for everybody, but absolutely, just because the speed limit says 55, you don't have to drive it.
Okay. And then clearing off the cars after it snows is pretty important. We mostly do the windshield because we have to see. Are there other parts of the car we should clear off?
Absolutely. The rear window, so you can see out your rear view mirror. Side windows, so you can see what's beside you on either side. And it's also a good idea to clean off your hood, your roof of your car, and your trunk, because if you don't, then that snow that's on there tends to blow around, and it creates visibility problems for other drivers as well.
And headlights and taillights, your license plate.
That's an awesome, good idea to make sure that those are bright and you can see, and motorists can see you coming too.
Okay, and it's also a good idea to have an emergency kit in your car. So what are some things people should put in that kit?
A lot of times you'll see people put like a flashlight, maybe a spare coat or a spare set of boots. If they happen to have like 2 sets of boots, they'll throw one in the trunk and leave them in there during the winter. You also see people put like jumper cables in there, blankets. We've seen people put like candy bars or crackers in their vehicles so that if they do get stranded for a period of time, they have something to eat. And then also water. We've seen people, have like bottled water in their vehicle too.
Okay. Well, Scott, thanks for being here today.
Okay.
All right. Stick around. More Council Bluffs news after the break.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Black Friday deals kick off the holiday shopping season, but when those sales are over, some people still look for the perfect gift for others. December 6th and 7th, shoppers check out local boutiques and craft fairs for things they can't find in stores. It's more about the details than the deals.
It's good when people are looking at it, right?
And that's what people find at the Harvester Lofts Holiday Boutique December 7th.
When you buy from people in your local community, it not only helps the local community, but it also helps those individuals.
Owner of McLeod Designs, Amanda Castellote, creates everything she sells.
I personally make handmade jewelry, but I also make wine charms and gift tags and scarf rings and all sorts of things.
A big enthusiast for local business, Castellote enjoys helping her fellow neighbors.
Amanda Jones has just written and illustrated a book of hers, and so she's got that here today, so it's a really exciting accomplishment for her.
From the lofts to a convention center, there are all sorts of original items for people to purchase. On a much larger scale, around 7,000 people shop for gifts at the Callahan Promotions Arts and Crafts Show at the Mid-America Center. New at the show is Concrete Dreams.
What we've got is fountains of different sizes. They're all unique, one-of-a-kind pieces.
Co-owner Ann Smith mentions the small tabletops and the larger spheres that go up to 24 inches.
A lot of times people are looking for something unique, something that just is a finishing piece that people go, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I want.
Which is why people are shopping small this holiday season.
It's something that surprises them, I think.
Everyone I talk to at the Lofts and Mid-America Center appreciate when people take a look at what they sell. It's at shows like these where shoppers can find more unique gifts for everyone on their list. December 2nd, the Council Bluffs Community School District and Google evaluate the new student-run data center at Abraham Lincoln High School that was put in earlier this year. The luncheon at the Hilton Garden Inn includes a presentation from Google, Echo Electric, and CBCSD of what the students are doing with the new center and how it is expanding the learning environment. Sunday, December 7th marks 73 years since the attack on Pearl Harbor. The tragedy brought the United States into World War II. It was asked for all U.S. flags to be flown at half-staff for the day in remembrance. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, see these loving animals who need a home and Pets of the Week, and learn about changes the shelter will undergo within the new year. Plus, see all the gingerbread houses on display at the Canesville Tabernacle. And we have an extended look at events to come in December and January. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile! Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Time now for Pets of the Week. Served by Toby Jack's Mineola Steakhouse, home of the Thursday Night Taco Ride.
Hi, my name is Misty Bino, and I'm a volunteer with Solace, support our local animal shelter. This cute little puppy here is Skyla. Skyla is about 2.5 months old. She's a lab beagle mix. She was surrendered here because her owners no longer wanted a puppy, which she is a lot to handle, but as long as you get her in some training, she should be just fine. If you're interested in adopting Skyla, her file number is 2203. This little guy here is Mr. Wiggles. He's very shy in the shelter, but he is a poodle mix about 7 years old. He's very unique because he has one blue eye and one brown eye. He was found as a stray on South 1st Street here in Council Bluffs, but he was clearly loved because somebody had painted his toenails with glitter, but nobody came to look for him, so now he's available for adoption. If you are interested in adopting Mr. Wiggles, his file number is 2142. This little girl is Magnolia. Magnolia is about 12 weeks old. She's a domestic long-haired kitty, all gray. Her and her sister Petunia had come into the shelter as feral cats. They've done lots of work re-socializing them, and as you can tell, she wants nothing more than to be a lap kitty. So if you are interested in this fluffy lap kitty, her file number is 2004. This is Henry. Henry is an orange tabby cat, a domestic shorthair, about 1.5 years old. He is the most friendly cat. He loves affection and he loves to give you hugs, and he'll wrap his paws around your neck. Henry is a reminder to keep your kitties inside this time of year. So if it's too cold for you to be outside, it's too cold for your pets. And that's why he's lost his ears. They've been frostbitten off. So Henry is such a sweet guy, and he definitely needs to be an inside kitty this time. So if you are interested in adopting Henry, his file number is 2040. If you are interested in any of the pets you've seen today, you can come down to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter at 2821 South 15th Street here in Council Bluffs. Starting in 2015, it's going to be out with the old and in with the new shelter. Council Bluffs Animal Shelter will be joining forces with the Midlands Humane Society on Indian Hills Road. So if you are interested in any pets, you can always stop out there, or if you're looking for an animal, that will be the new location to go. Have a happy holidays.
Now here's a look at our extended events calendar. The historic General Dodge House has an array of events in December. Every Thursday through the 18th is Family Night. Sunday, December 14th from 1 to 4 p.m. is a day with the Dodges. Volunteers will be in character as the family who once lived in the mansion. The Dodge House will be closed for the month of January. The Salvation Army is asking for your support with its Christmas campaign. The nonprofit organization is trying to raise $188,000 to help people in the community who may need toys and food vouchers at Christmas or help with rent and utilities. You can help by dropping money into the red kettles located at stores throughout the area or by texting Ring Ring CB, all one word, to 71777. All donations made by phone will go back to the Council Bluffs community. Monster Jam returns to the Mid-America Center January 2nd through the 4th. You can purchase tickets through Ticketmaster.com. The first bike ride of 2015 is Saturday, January 10th. Winterfest kicks off with the 12th annual Extreme Bike Ride starting at the Western Historic Trail Center at 11 a.m. Food and drinks will be provided for free along the route. Visit cbparksandrec.org for more information. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. You can always contact us with questions or comments at cbtv@iwcc.edu, by phone at 712-325-3312, and on social media. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at CBTV17. This is our last show of 2014 as we take a break for the holidays. Join us again for our new show right here on January 13th. We leave you now with a look at the gingerbread house display at the Canesville Tabernacle, open through January 4th. From all of us here at CBTV 17, I'm Marie Zeitner. Happy holidays.